How can microplastics affect human health and ecosystems? Understanding microplastics and their sources. Microplastics are tiny plastic particles measuring less than 5 mm in diameter, originating from various sources, including the breakdown of larger plastic items, synthetic fibers from clothing, and personal care products. These pervasive pollutants have infiltrated ecosystems globally, raising concerns about their impact on human health and the environment. Understanding their sources is essential for addressing the problem effectively. The widespread presence of microplastics. Microplastics are found in diverse environments, from oceans and rivers to soil and even the air we breathe. Research indicates that they have contaminated remote areas, including deep-sea ecosystems and Arctic ice. Their ubiquitous presence poses a significant challenge to both ecological and human health, necessitating comprehensive monitoring and research to assess their implications. Potential health risks of microplastics for humans. Studies have suggested potential health risks associated with microplastic exposure in humans. Ingesting contaminated food or water can lead to the accumulation of microplastics in the gastrointestinal tract and other organs. Research is ongoing to understand the long-term effects of microplastics on human health, including inflammation, hormonal disruption, and potential links to chronic diseases. Microplastics' impact on marine ecosystems. Microplastics pose significant threats to marine ecosystems, affecting aquatic life at various levels. Marine organisms, from plankton to larger fish, can ingest microplastics, mistaking them for food. This ingestion can lead to physical harm, impaired feeding, and even mortality. The accumulation of microplastics in the food chain can have cascading effects on marine biodiversity and ecosystem health. The food chain and microplastics, a troubling connection. The presence of microplastics in marine environments raises concerns about their entry into the human food chain. As smaller organisms ingest microplastics, these particles can bioaccumulate in larger species, including fish and shellfish consumed by humans. The potential transfer of microplastics through the food chain poses risks for human health and underscores the need for further research and regulation. Effects of microplastics on soil and terrestrial ecosystems. Microplastics are not limited to aquatic environments, they also infiltrate terrestrial ecosystems. When plastics break down, they can contaminate soil, affecting its health and the organisms that inhabit it. Microplastics can alter soil structure, reduce fertility, and impact plant growth, ultimately threatening food security and ecosystem stability. The role of microplastics in environmental pollution. Microplastics contribute to broader environmental pollution, interacting with pollutants and toxins in the environment. They can absorb harmful chemicals, which may then be released into organisms upon ingestion. This can exacerbate the toxicological effects of both microplastics and the pollutants they carry, raising concerns about the overall health of ecosystems and the organisms within them. Policy responses and mitigation strategies. Addressing the challenges posed by microplastics requires coordinated policy responses and effective mitigation strategies. Governments and organizations can implement regulations to reduce plastic production and waste, promote biodegradable alternatives, and enhance recycling efforts. Public awareness campaigns can also educate individuals about reducing plastic use and minimizing microplastic pollution. Conclusion: a call for action against microplastics. The impact of microplastics on human health and ecosystems is a growing concern that demands urgent attention. By understanding their sources, effects, and potential risks, we can take meaningful steps toward reducing microplastic pollution and protecting both environmental and human health. Collaborative efforts among governments, industries, and individuals are essential to combat this pervasive issue and ensure a sustainable future for our planet.